welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we are here with episode 96, amazingly, where we are now in Shockwave, and we have pre-show work to do, where we have a massive 4 versus 4 match, where we have Drew McIntyre leading the team to victory, and to see a better rating from Finley Jr. and Carino is really impressing me. They used to get high 20s, they're now into the 30s. That's good, but they may not have had too much of an involvement in this match. Kenny Omega defeats Andre Cool. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I need Kenny Omega to be winning matches, going in the right direction at that. The Vaudevillains defeat the Golden Truth. As you may notice, there's not as many NXT guys in here. We just have a few topics to change. So, Aiden English is now High Society. A throwback comedy. He is under comedy if he's over wholesome or realistic, which doesn't make sense. But he needed to change the gimmick, he changed it. Shelton Benjamin defeats Cody Hall. And Tyler Breeze beats Biff Busick. Actually quite a good match, 54 rating. Yeah, it's not brilliant, but you know what I mean. Stephen Dudley defeats Rhino, which is one of Rhino's worst matches to date. Disappointing, I might keep him with some of the younger names. And the main event, I went with Cesaro versus Fenix, and Cesaro picks up the win. And Fenix got over 51, nice 68 to start the show. Now what we did to start this show is we had AJ Styles bring his potential team out of Rusev, Bobby Roode and Bubba Ray, and that just brings out Punk, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton and Apollo Crews. As we do know, Punk's team is actually complete with Oblivion Max as the last member, but I've got to try and push Crews a little bit, so this works for him. Cody turned last week on AJ, siding with CM Punk for this match, so AJ is demanding a match with Cody Rhodes tonight. We had to change a few gimmicks, so now he's a fan favourite. Changing him to a young lion. I think it's got Paul a bit disappointed with that. This is a bit of a build-up match, but I had to find somebody to defeat the Vaudevillains, and considering I got the warning, it was actually probably their best match together. So Shane McMahon books a tag team match, 2 out of 3 falls for the next Shockwave only pay-per-view, which is tables, ladders and chairs. And then we have Jack Evans defeats Sonjay Dutt when Adam Bridle tried to interfere. They don't click, so that didn't help the match. Great. Anderson and Gallows got a promo on the Briscoe brothers. It's just basically warning them just because they got the briefcase. The actual AJ's club will be having those tag titles eventually, but the Bucks are the number 1 contenders before these two. So they're going to be watching the Briscoe brothers. And then still fatal 4-way to decide the number 1 contender for the United States Championship. And I had Okada win. I decided them two not to be involved in the pinfall, so Sandow was the one that took the pin. I wanted to have Okada versus Nakamura one more time. So we're going to have Okada. Yeah, we're going to make him an old school face, Nakamura. That's not happy. Austin Aries defeats Nick Jackson. A bit of a build-up to the club versus the Aries team. And we have John Cena welcoming Paul Heyman alone into his home to deal with. And you can see John Cena's still battered, bruised after his attack by Brock Lesnar. Can't have him in the same area. Paul Heyman's challenging Cena to see if they're going to have a decider, whether he can wake up and face the reality of this or not. So I like this, and a video did not help the storyline, which was very disappointing. Adam Cole defeats Zack Ryder. This is building up. Adam Cole is going to be beating most of Tyler Breeze's team, but they come out and attack the whole team. So Adam Cole, currently number one contender, but Tyler Breeze wants some. I decided to have another Cruiserweight Championship match, and I have Atami defeat Cedric Alexander. A solid enough match. And then Kalisto comes out and knocks out the champion. Meh. Not the best, but not the worst. I just want to have a constant little stream of challenges for that belt. We move on to our semi-main event, where Randy Orton defeats Bubba Ray Dudley. It's not the first time it's happened, might be the last. And afterwards, Bobby Roode comes out as well, but Cody Rhodes comes and makes the save, which then brings AJ Styles out. And oh my god, these two do not have stamina. Not good. I thought that would have been a better match. And afterwards, Punk comes out again, and they're being held apart. So, yeah, not happy with that overall rating. I think we're going to struggle, probably get less than SmackDown. That's 73, not the best. I'll go back to the main screen and see what the rest of the world thinks. I seem to have a lot of trouble booking Shockwave. I have too many people on it to keep on top of. I am going to have to do the unification match very soon for that mid-card title, because it's so hard to keep on top of who's where and what. So this show is going to have a culling of talent soon, because there's just way too much on here. I just need to figure out which ones to get rid of first. And we're back to the main screen after a very disappointing show, where we actually got beaten by All Japan Pro Wrestling. But Nikki Cole said more than interested in wanting to work in new companies. That's not good. I signed him just on developmental, just because he's a good worker. Yeah, don't ignore any pay rises I give people. Yeah. So she's now available to work in new areas, rather than actually. She basically put Britain on there. Interesting. Yeah. Whatever, it's not too important. Dash Wilder. These should have a better push. Okay. Well, I know what it's time to hit. I can understand that. Who is Matt Bennett? I'm guessing it's somebody to do with non-wrestling, because I've never heard of this guy. Referee. Okay, he can be renewed. Developmental. Keep an extra ref down there, why not? Might as well have enough to cover everything. Let's check Dash Wilder's push then. He is a mid-carder. He thinks he should be upper mid-card. Well, okay. We'll allow it. No, wrong button. Popularity. It's up to nearly 50. Let's see how far these two have gone. I'm not quite sure why it's an old school face. So they've gone up nearly half. Why is he an old school face? I swear some of these things change without you noticing them. Like, if you were to look at Scott Dawson, it's nautical hill. It makes sense. Oh well, we'll worry about that another day. When we're looking at the storyline, I have yes, I'm achieving it. Just this is doing really well. That's 74. That was the main event that really cost us that. The tag titles are buzzing along quite nicely now. I'm happy. Warner Russo. That's because the title for his Adam Cole match cost that. The cruiserweights are all over the place. And this one's going to take a while to build back up because of the fiasco we had. So, yeah, that's not good. Anybody else make the hot or not list? We have Punk on there and Jackson. The knots are Sanjay Dutt still on there. So if we were to get Ruthless now, we could terminate a couple of contracts right here, right now. We're going to go to Shockwave and the age, minimum age, anybody who is 30 or over is on the chopping board. So we'll look through who we have and what we're likely to keep. Eric Core, keep. I'm still keeping him. He's good at being a bodyguard. Brock Lesnar, Bubba Ray is around for a bit longer. As is Cesaro, Punk, Rhodes, Graves is on commentating. Sandow will stay, Darren Young will stay. McIntyre has got plenty of time. It's Devon Dudley. He's one that is nearer to. He's got over a year left. His popularity isn't good. Doesn't do much. And he's annoyed. Fandango, which no one, maybe the new turn might have helped him. I'm letting Goldust just expire. What else have we got that we could get rid of? Obviously, you could look at the realistic, look at Kane going, but no. And Omega, I'm shocked at his age. I actually thought he was younger. And Mark Henry's another one. He's good at putting people over. Mojo, maybe there's one that could be. And suddenly I'm halfway down the list and I don't know who to get rid of. R-Truth, 5 months. You could keep him around just to job for 5 months. So that's not a problem. Rusev, Dawson, they're all going to stay. Shelton Benjamin, again, still got another while to go. Sin Cara's a lot older than I thought. Sanjay Dutt is probably the first one that's going to go. I'm sorry, I cannot keep him around anymore. I've been saying it for a while, so I've pulled the trigger on at least one. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. We'll be back next show for Unstoppable. But who else do you think I should release from the Shockwave card? Let me know in the comments below.